Question 2. After replacing his old gas water heater with a new pilotless gas water heater that is rated as highly efficient, Jimmy's gas bills increase. All right, so we know first step argument or facts. Clearly, we have a statement of facts here about Jimmy replacing his old gas water heater with this new one that is rated as highly efficient, and then telling us that Jimmy's gas bills increased. Well, clearly that does not make any sense. And if you notice, as we proceed to the question stem, each of the following, if true, contributes to an explanation of the increase mentioned above, except. So contributes to an explanation, except. So we know contributes to an explanation, explain, resolve. This is a paradox question, but then except makes this actually a bizarro paradox question, where now our four incorrect answer choices are going to resolve or explain this discrepancy in the passage, whereas our correct answer choice will not resolve it. Okay, so what was this discrepancy? Well, he replaced his old gas water heater with a new one that was rated as highly efficient, but we saw his gas bill increase, which clearly doesn't make any sense. He replaced his heater with a new one that was rated just as efficient as his old one, but we saw an increase in his gas bills. So looking for possible explanations for this discrepancy. Again, bizarro paradox question, so now the ones that resolve or explain will be incorrect. The correct answer choice here will not resolve or explain this discrepancy. So let's take a look here at A. The new water heater uses a smaller percentage of the gas used by Jimmy's household than did the old one. So does that resolve or explain it? And you notice, if anything, A just makes this more confusing. Not only is this new water heater rated as highly efficient, it also uses a smaller percentage of gas when compared to the old one, but we still saw an increase in his gas bills. Well, that just makes this even more strange. A does not resolve or explain this discrepancy, so A here would be the correct answer. Again, bizarro paradox, so we're looking for the answer choice that does not resolve it, and A does not. It just makes it more confusing. But again, let's make sure, checking B, shortly after the new water heater was installed, Jimmy's uncle came to live with him, doubling the size of the household. And you notice that clearly is a possible explanation for this discrepancy, because we add something else new. Jimmy's uncle coming, doubling the size of the household. Well, now obviously twice the amount of showers. So B clearly explains this, so B would be eliminated. C, after having done his laundry at the laundromat, Jimmy bought and started using a gas dryer when he replaced his water heater. Again, you notice this would explain it. It adds something new. It wasn't just about switching an old heater to a new one that was rated as highly efficient, but I also went and got a gas dryer that I started using, whereas before I used to do my laundry at a laundromat. So clearly this adds something new. That is a possible explanation for the increase in his gas bill. So C would be eliminated. D, Jimmy's utility company raised the rates for gas consumption following the installation of the new water heater. And again, you notice that clearly is an explanation. Well, maybe we were using the same amount of gas with this new water heater as we were with our old one, but the problem is now the rates have gone up, so a possible explanation for my increased gas bills. So D would be eliminated, and then just checking E, unusually cold weather following installation of the new water heater resulted in heavy gas usage. And again, you notice adding something else that explains the increase in gas bill. Fine, I switched from an old gas water heater to a new one that was rated just as highly efficient, but then we had the craziest winter of all time, so we had the heater on 24/7, clearly an explanation for why I saw an increase in my gas bills. So E would be a possible explanation, and E would be eliminated.